We got to watch Russell Wilson. This guy is quick, and he is able to move around. You got to be able to rush him, keep your rush lanes, the integrity of them solid. Make sure you rush the upfield shoulder from the outside, and roll some fresh people through, because he's going to be running around, and you've got to make sure that you're in your lanes and rushing them.
All right, well, thanks so much. That's your UPMC Health Plan Game Plan.
Rifle on the right, it's too close to me.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over ramparts we rose, were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets were great, the bombs bursting in air, they rolled through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land
Welcome United States Army World War II veteran Theodore Sikora and his brother World War II veteran Edward Sikora. Ted was born in Washington, PA, and graduated from Trinity High School before entering cadet training in 1943. Sikora became an airplane mechanic before crewing the C-46 and C-47 aircrafts. Ted supported his fellow troops by dropping supplies to the ground during the Battle of the Bulge. Come March, Ted will celebrate his 100th birthday. Edward was drafted during World War II and became a gunner in the 502nd Anti-Aircraft Artillery Gun Battalion. Ed served at Pearl Harbor and served in the Pacific supporting the Allied invasion of Japan. On behalf of the Pittsburgh Steelers and ATI, we salute Theodore and Edward Sikora.
That was amazing. I've never experienced anything like that, and it was nice walking out there on the field and looking around and seeing thousands of people in the stands. I'll remember that for the rest of my life.
Amazing. And then?
When I came back home, I went to church and with my mom and dad, and there was a friend of mine, and he said, I'm going to California State Teachers College tomorrow. Would you like to join me? And I said, what's the program there? And he said, they have a great industrial arts program. So I went to California State Teachers College in California, PA, and enrolled and became a shop teacher. I have 3 acres, and I maintain my 3 acres. I cut grass. I cut down on my garden. I had a small garden this past summer, and I like to read. So my daughter was a school librarian, and she keeps buying me books, and I've got stacks of books that this winter I will be reading.
That's very nice.
I cherish the opportunity to serve my country, and my mission. When we invaded an island, the Army Corps of Engineers built airstrips to house our fighters and our bombers. It was our mission on the 90mm anti-aircraft gun to protect those planes, and we protected them well. We got credit for shooting down 33 Japanese airplanes, and I had 2 tours of duties: Leyte in the Philippines and Okinawa, one of the islands occupied by the Japanese. And while we were on Okinawa, we didn't have much anti-aircraft fired. The kamikaze planes was after the Navy. The Japanese pilots would steer their plane right into a ship, and from where our gun positions were, we could see the ships on fire out there on the China Sea side and on the Pacific side of Okinawa. We were trained after we secured Okinawa. Our equipment was put on board ship, and we were told we were going to attack an island in Japan. Then they dropped the first atomic bomb on Hiroshima. The second bomb was dropped on Nagasaki, and that's the island that was where we were to land. And I, for one, was very pleased that they dropped the atomic bomb, because it has saved thousands and thousands. Some historians claim that we have dropping the atomic bombs saved the Americans 1 million lives. It's amazing. And now Ted and I have a mother who lived to be 104, and that's what we're shooting for. We're hoping that we have her genes, and I'm looking forward to be 100 and have my picture on the Smucker's jelly jar.
Oh, I'm overwhelmed, let's put it that way. Yeah. I'm not used to getting, a treatment like this, but I'm grateful to receive it. Pretty fortunate to be able to do what I'm doing at my age, I still do gardening. I do a lot of Zumba, my motto is to keep moving. And I think that's my secret to have me feeling pretty good. Yeah. Health is the most important issue when you get old. So, I'm pretty fortunate in that respect. When I came back on a USS Grant, that was a troop ship, and we came on a Sunday afternoon about 3:15 by the Statue of Liberty, and there was a USO boat came alongside of us, and they were playing the Pennsylvania polka. That made me feel glorious, like I was in heaven.
Wow.
I think the greatest moments was like in England, when the planes were taking off in the morning, you know what I mean? You couldn't sleep after 3 o'clock because the sky was full of planes, planes that were taking off. And I seen a lot of planes come in like B-17s on fire and all, you know, blowed up pretty well. I smelled flesh, you know, burning. At that I didn't like, you know what I mean? So I've seen a lot of things that I never would have seen if I wasn't in the military, you know what I mean? And I think I was grateful because I had an MOS of, and I didn't want to get an infantry or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was pretty pleased being an airplane mechanic. You know, I like to be around airplanes. Not that I was good at it, but I enjoyed it, you know. Well, I look forward to, well, I'm a great Steelers fan. I've always followed them. I watch them constantly on TV. I don't miss them. So I like to see them do good. I hope the season turns around a little better than the first game this season. But other than that, I'm a great fan, and I enjoy watching them. I like that I got a great family circle, and we're church going, got Ole Miss church, you know. I had to miss today because of this, you know.
Yeah.